Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're going to be going over a little bit of an older lightsaber that had a refresh. This is the Starfall Sabers Mystery Saber. It used to be an RGB in-hilt baselit saber, and now it's got a nice Neopixel blade. So without further ado, man, that's loud. Let's just jump right in and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Alright, so this is a Starfall Sabers custom. I believe this was one of the mystery saber lines, and you could tell this is actually when Nick, I guess, started using different sizes of aluminum and fitting them together and machining the pieces. This has to be, even though it's an older hilt, maybe like a few years old, this has got to be one of my favorites. And I know I say that with like every lightsaber that comes through that's his. But this is really great, and it's incredibly thin and sturdy and just well thought out. The only thing that's a trouble is the pommel, and that's because it's kind of got this J-lock system right here that is held in with these screws. And with the original the original chassis system, everything was hardwired. It had a baselit Tri-Cree LED. And this could just kind of like twist on and off. But now, with Chris Skinner's help, shout out Chris Skinner, if you know, you know, he is doing a lot of chassis work for me lately. And I had him do a completely removable sled. So let's open this up. This saber actually uses two different Allen wrenches, one for the blade retention, which this used to be blade retention, but there's actually like a nut that's epoxied in here into the material, the emitter, and then this screw is just kind of screwed in. But I shortened the threads on the glass eye and epoxied and closed off the nut, because what ended up happening is you'd screw this into the blade and then it would end up pushing the nut out. So it wasn't really that great. So it's only aesthetic now. And this is the blade retention. So you're going to use for all intents and purposes, you're going to use the thinner Allen key for here, for the blade retention. And you're going to use the thicker Allen key for the pommel screws. So I would just back these out completely. Take them out. They're very short. And that'll allow you to just take the pommel off. There is a 3D printed spacer in here that's just been glued in place to stop the speaker right there from coming in contact with the bottom. And just like that, there you go. You've got your Shtok 6 rotary connector, rather. Proffi V2, your on-off switches right here. Off and on, very easy. 28mm bass speaker, 18650, and then it's a single button activation, which this is a tactile AV switch. So when you push in, it's got very little movement and it's clicky. I don't know if you can hear that. Maybe you can. But it's very clicky, and I like that a lot. It's also lit red, and I just have it as a power indicator so that you know the board still has power when it's in there. It'll never shut off. So that being said, let's turn this on. The saber is stupid loud, but you can put this in your hilt literally any way you like. And just show this now. It says, let's see, yeah, this way. It says Sabers Forever right there, and then Starfall Sabers right there. So that's pretty cool. You can put this in any way, just don't put it speaker first. So the rotary connector obviously goes in every time that way. And you'll see as soon as it slides in and makes contact, your LED in the switch turns on. So this goes on. Just line up your screw holes with the J-lock, I would say on the inside of the tooth. Let's see if I can focus there, just like that. And then tighten this down all the way. So originally this would allow you to just use the J-lock system, but because this because this chassis needs to be pushed up and held in, you don't want to take any risks of this just like stopping halfway and just not being good enough. So just line up your holes, maybe loosen one side until the other screw is in. Get this D-ring out of the way, drop your screw in. Tighten this, and you're good to go. So then now you have access to turn the Saber on. It is a deep boy. So you can twist on, twist off. This blade goes down like all the way to here. So it's a very deep blade, and you can just have full control of the Saber. It's just really well designed. And this comes with the Starfall package, so you get all your different Starfall fonts. And the battery's dying.
Hero's journey. Reconcile.
Battery level.
The battery level with the blade in will display the charge on the actual battery. So you'll want to be able to check that way. But once you're done cycling through, basically I would just recommend to turn it off, go through the exact steps that you just went through. Unfortunately, this isn't easier, but it's an older hilt, so I guess times were tough. And just turn this bad boy off. There you go, all done. The speaker, the battery, I'd like to say is positive is on the speaker side, and the negative is on the speaker side, and the positive is towards the connector. So this can just pop right out like that, and spring side is negative. So there you go. That is the Saber as a whole, and yeah, I guess I'll just close this up and we'll finish up the video. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome lightsaber videos just like this. And if you're looking to get a lightsaber installed, please don't hesitate and reach out at john@sabersforever.com. I'd be happy to help you out and get a saber on my bench. So until the next time, may the Force be with you.